Okay, so we need to go visit Henrik. It is 12:15. So visiting hours will be open for a while. First, let's just see if there's anything suspicious in the temple since he fell from here. And we need to get past this level, so let's put in our answer to this question, which is Lady Sock. Which Maya monster represents the continuous cycle of life of death? Okay, so I will show you guys where this answer is. And then maybe we go visit Henrik. So there's really not anything to see here. We have to get through level 2. We have to get through all the levels and keep going down into the temple. Oh yeah, I was gonna show where the... Okay, I'll show where that answer is next. But first let's go to the hospital. And this is Henrik's room.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
Hi, Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beach Hill before your head injury.
Beach Hill?
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. The curator's name is Joanna Riggs. You were working there, and that's where your accident happened. Do you remember anything about the accident?
Joanna Riggs. Is that the woman who called to pick my brain for an access code?
Joanna called? What did you tell her?
Where in my poor banged-up head would I be keeping access codes? I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
Actually, Nurse Bluefoot thinks with regular visits, I may be able to help you get your memory back more quickly.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
I'll visit, we'll talk. Sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Come on, Henrik. You'll feel much better once things start coming back to you. I've got a picture with me if you'd like to give it a try.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, so we're gonna put this handprint on the board.
Great. These are Maya glyphs, like the ones you used to translate. Now, don't be upset if you don't know how to read them anymore. I can tell you what they mean.
I know what they mean, dear. I wrote them.
I'm sure you have written them at one time or another in your career. So, what do you think this is all about? The magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
The author? What are you talking about?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
Henrik, this note was found at a crime scene. Are you telling me you left it there?
I don't remember.
I'm investigating the theft of the Pakal carving. Please, Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
Okay, so that was suspicious, but Henrik has amnesia, so he really can't help us right now.
Buenos dias.
Have you heard? The police received an anonymous tip, and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in the Pakal theft. They've taken her in for questioning.
I called in that tip. She lied about the cinnabar, and you may not know this, but she has jeopardized the museum's finances with all of her wheeling and dealing. Why should she not be questioned?
How did she jeopardize museum finances?
I am not at liberty to say.
Have you heard? Henrik Vanderheun fell off the pyramid at the museum. He's in the hospital with a mysterious head injury.
That is terrible news. I hope it's not too serious.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
He always seems way too happy about what's going on. Okay, let's talk to Taylor, and then I'll go back to the museum.
Any news?
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go. Keep up the good work.
Okay, wait, there's something else.
Any news?
There was an incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Poor Henrik. Another squabble between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do remember the time she threatened to push him in the pond. Temper, temper, I'm always telling her.
I'd better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. Back to the museum. And we still need to get to the bottom of the temple. So it's asking, the next question is asking about a monster of death. The monster that represents death, which is this monster. Bicephalic monster, and it represents the continuous cycle of life and death. So let's go put that in. So this was Lady Sock. Bicephalic. What did the Maya call a decorative woven blouse? Okay. While we're down here, let's just go ahead and get this maze game over with. This login and password is found in Sunny June's disc. His login is sjune. The password is space baby. Okay, so the object of this puzzle is to make your way through a maze until you find a little square on the ground that's like blue or pink, or I think usually it's blue. And then once you step on that square, you defeat the puzzle. I really dislike this puzzle because the last time I did it, it took me a really long time to get through the maze. The idea is to like try to make sure there's only one option to go through, but as you can see here, there was another option to go that way, and I'm choosing this way, but I'm just gonna try to remember that that was there in case I get stuck. Okay. I will say too, usually when the scenery changes, that's a good sign that you're going the right way. So since we're in a forest now, I'm just gonna keep going. But it looks like it's gonna take me back into this cave scenery, so I don't know if that's good or not. It's so easy to get lost in this game. Or in this little, like, puzzle. There is another puzzle like this in Message in a Haunted Mansion, which I did a walkthrough on a few weeks ago. You can find that. Oh, great. Okay, I'm just gonna... actually, let's go this way. I don't know. I'm trying to get over there, maybe? Anyway, there's a similar puzzle in that game, and I think it's a little easier in that game. I don't know why. Okay, well, this is a good sign. I think this is hopeful. I think that the maze is a little easier in Message in a Haunted Mansion. I played Senior Detective on both, and I don't know. Or maybe I just got lucky that time I played. Oh, wait, look, this is it. It's that little face thing. Okay, I take it back. That was a lot faster. I think I just got lucky because the last time I played this game, it took me so long to do that. But I'm glad that it wasn't too bad that time. I don't know, I think I just got lucky with the decisions I made. Okay, now this puzzle is, in a lot of, this type of puzzles in a lot of Nancy Drew games, basically, you're trying to pick the right power setting and angle for this guy to throw the ball into that hoop. And then he moves back each time and you have to change the settings. I'm thinking it should be high 3. Okay, yeah, no. I think it should be like 5. 4 or 5. Okay, it should be 4. This game, or this puzzle, is just kind of like trial and error. I think this first level is high 4. Yep. So try to remember that, because if you get it wrong, it will reset you again. I think the angle is still high, but maybe it should be 5. Shoot. Okay, so high 4. Maybe it's 4, but it should be medium. Okay. Trial and error. I'm gonna try 3 medium. Yay. So high 4, and then mid, sorry, not medium, mid 3. This one's definitely either gonna be low or mid. Maybe it's, I think. We'll try this. Wow, mid 5, okay. Mid 5. Now I think this one is low 6. Yay, okay, good. So those are the answers for that puzzle. Now we just have to finish the quizzes for this level and we can keep going down. So the woven blouse. The woven blouse is the next quiz question. Decorative woven blouse. You would think it might be over here because it talks about like fashion. I know this is about game. But it's actually in the garden from one of these slabs. I can't remember which one. No, not that one. Yes, this one. So, Lady Zoc kneels with her hoopil tied around her knees. The hoopil is a traditional woven Maya blouse that holds both symbolic and ceremonial significance. So that is the answer. Okay. What is a cajal? So we just saw the answer to that one, also in the garden. Right, no, not there. Right here. This panel is one of several commissioned by Bird Jaguar and details his capture of a cajal or prominent local noble man. So a cajal is a noble man. Lady Zoc, bicephalic, Blue pill. Noble maiden. What is the name of a Maya matchmaker? No, I can't find the answer to this in the museum. Sunny June. Okay, so this is what Sunny June was talking about in his notes on his computer disk, and this is where we're gonna get stuck on the temple quizzes for a while. It's gonna take us a while to figure out the answer to that question of what a matchmaker is called. So now we can, let's see what time it is. It's 3:30. We could try to talk to Henrik again, or we might be done for the day. Let's see if he's, oh, we can.
Well, look who it is.
Ready to do some memory work, Henrik? I brought you a picture.
We put this.
This will help you to remember.
That face. He's as familiar as my own feet.
Can you remember the last time you saw him?
Pakal! Nancy, this is the stolen carving, isn't it? And I'm the one who took it. I must have. But why? Oh, Pakal! What could I have meant by this?
Think, Henrik. Where's the carving now?
I can't remember.
Easy, Henrik. The answers are in your head. You just need to find them.
It's still in the museum.
Why would you break into the display case and steal the carving only to leave it in the museum?
To protect him. I had to protect him. Oh, Pakal! Something is going on at that museum, a devious plot. I was the only one who could stand in the way.
Whose plot is this? Is it someone who's involved with the museum?
Forgive me, Nancy, but when I woke up in this hospital bed, I didn't even know my own name. Perhaps the only thing I can offer you is this key. It was found in one of my pockets when I was brought in.
Do you know what lock it belongs to?
I haven't a clue. Take the key now, Nancy. Find out what it opens and return to me, please, with some answers.
We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
In the meantime, I'll sit with my friend Pakal and see if he will tell me anything new. You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
Okay, so he's gonna say I can't remember to all
One
these
of the pieces that was stolen from the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center was a jade carving with an unusual glyph on it. Do you remember translating it?
I can't remember.
Okay.
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
He's just gonna keep saying I can't remember to those other questions. This key goes to his desk in the office, in the lab. So let's go to his desk. And it will open, I think it opens both of these drawers. So this is important. We can use this on our computer in the hotel. And then the key also should open this drawer, which has a lot of information in it that is very important. So some notes on Maya glyphs, curse, captive house prison was a prisoner. Similar to blessing glyph but with death's face. Glyph resembles Caban day signs. Caban, cub equals earth, either the earth and world note, coiled spirits just like the earth band. Broken earth, four corners. Page 2, of course, four corners of the world. Very uncommon. Capan glyph. This kingly title, very familiar. Pakal, of course, but not like any I've seen. Wait, where have I seen this? The end. Till the end of time. So something about four corners of the world and different glyphs about Capan, death, I don't know. Okay, this book tells us how to operate the ham radio, which we are going to need later on in the game. So we'll definitely come back to it. We will need...
Looks like I need to find someone who speaks Nahuatl.
We will need to know eventually the Nahuatl word for snake. If you remember, Alejandro said he can speak Nahuatl, so we're going to ask him. And these are some very interesting and kind of funny notes, so I'm gonna read them. This is 1972. Hiked with Big Bunny all day, temperatures in the hundreds, water scarce, but Highland region is beautiful and pristine except for Bunny's incessant commentary. Even spotted a quetzal flying among the branches, a rare treat, symbolizes freedom and wealth, tail highly prized by the Maya. Hard rain last night, shared tent with Big Bunny out of the kindness, pity. What does he eat? Nearly suffocated. July 22nd, cross paths with old shaman today, eager for some relief from Big Bunny. Accepted old man's invitation to eat. Old man, Vicente, gave us very strong tea, to which Big Bunny reacted negatively. He kept shouting, "Bunny rabbits, flaming bunny rabbits, return of the repressed?" Once he even pounced on the floor to try to catch one, but there was nothing there. Vicente thought this was very funny. I nearly expired from embarrassment. Tea had no unusual effect on me. Very amused Vicente. And that's Big Bunny. Old man told us legend has it that the Highlands are haunted by the spirit of Amaxakali. I understood most, translated for Bunny. Here is the legend as best I could gather. At the height of Pakal's reign, a royal Maya scribe, Sihwalpili Amaxakali, wrote an account of the Maya that somehow defamed Pakal's name. Amaxakali disappeared, along with all traces of her work. The rumor was that Pakal banished the scribe and her writings to the far reaches of the netherworld. Highland elders swear that Amaxakali has haunted these hills for centuries and will not rest until her writings are unearthed and her name is restored to dignity. Banished, ha, if only Pakal were so lenient. Would have enjoyed the story much more without the unwanted outburst of my foolish sidekick. Quite a tale, though, amazing that it has survived somehow over hundreds of years. Big Bunny wants to start small-time smuggling racket to pay off his college tuition. Ugh, he's the last person I'd want for a partner in crime, but I do need to find some way to fund my own studies. I wonder if I could stand it. July 29th, travels today have been uneventful. Sun is hotter than ever. Tomorrow we return to base camp. Cannot wait to be rid of my companion. Suspect he is really a dog in bunny clothing. Sir Bunny the Gorillas. Don't know how to say that word. So basically that is Henrik's journal over this time where he was traveling with this guy named Big Bunny, or he calls him Big Bunny, and they learn about Maya Scribe and Call. So that will be important to the story. Next, let's go to the hotel and use this.